Hi, this is Told. Welcome. And we're working on our Advent calendar event where the rules are simple. I purchased one Mythic pack for each of the 12 different legal sets in Standard. And I'll open that pack and then I'll take that Mythic rare card, make a deck around it. So let's get into it. On the first day of Christmas, my magic pack gave to me Dominaria United. Karn Sylex. Okay. It's pretty wide open. Alright, day one, Dominaria United. So we got Karn Sylex. Boop, 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 boop. Karn Sylex, 3 mana artifact, legendary artifact. Enters tapped. Players can't pay life to cast spells or activate abilities that aren't mana abilities. It's kind of a weird passive, but it might come into play. I doubt it though. The main ability of it is you tap X and the Sylex, and you destroy each non-land permanent with mana value X or less. Activate as a sorcery. So that's what our build around card is, and so what we're looking for is we want a lot of cards that are cheaper to cast. But are expensive. So we have things like the Terror, it's 7 mana value, or Eddie Crab, 7 mana value, or 12 mana value with Gulta. But Eddie Crab and Terror are probably going to cost us 1 or 2 mana. So when we Sylex, we can Sylex for 6, destroy every non-land permanent that's 6 mana value or less, and our stuff stays on the board. So one-sided board wipe. We got the Skull, Spore, Nexus in there. A couple other big cards. We got the Whale. This is mostly used for the 2 mana value. And we got trying out the Great Worm. Haven't used it before. Figured try it out. We got the Overlord. We can cast it for 3, and its mana value is 5. So we can do the Sylex for 4, sweep the board type of situation. Sure, the Lana where the elves is gonna get eaten up, but they're just in there to ramp us out to get this Sylex or the Overlord on 2. Got a couple Don't Make a Sound, so we can surveil, get to the good stuff, get more instant sorceries in our graveyard to help making the Terror and the Eddie Crab cheaper. Pop Hatch Foundation to get us draw cards, little food, destroy creatures with flying enchantments. Unsummon, it's like if you're playing green, you're playing Llanowar Elves, probably should be playing 4 of them, but I'm playing 2. Unsummon, you should be playing 4 of them if you're playing blue. We're also using the Dispersal, 2 mana and 1 red, or 1 red, holy cow, 1 blue. And it's 2 less to cast if it targets an attacking creature. And then the main thing about this is a Surveil, right? Surveil 2, so we can put more stuff in our graveyard. Instants and sorceries is what we're looking for. Got all these bad boys over here. 1 Fountain Port, 1 Restless Vine Stalk. And when I'm thinking about it is, as I was reading the Sylex, maybe there's some land creatures that I missed out on. Obviously, there's the Zendikar one. This is a... Oh, that's not a land? I thought it was a land. Huh. Either way, Awaken the Woods might be a good idea to add in, because it makes forest land creatures, and this won't kill them, right? So let's squeeze one in. Sorry, Paw Patch. This is kind of a good idea, as I was thinking about it. But let's get into some games and see how we do. I really wanted to challenge my deck making skills, and I did this last year for Christmas, and it was really fun, really challenging, and wanted to do it again. probably gonna block this. Definitely gonna counter it. Don't want any poison. Need more spells in the graveyard. Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. I mean, they're gonna give it to me eventually anyway. But luckily, you know, -4/-4 doesn't kill this. And, you know, 3 mana value or less doesn't kill that. That makes it 5. We can cast a turn next turn. They could probably kill it, but they do have some sack options. Can't do that yet. I'm gonna wait. Wait 1 turn. 3, 4, 5. I mean, they're just stacking their hand. My hand's a little weak. This is a terrible matchup for us as well for the Sylex. They won't have any permanents in play. Good thing we didn't draw that, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. It might have a counter spell actually. Put this out. So even waiting. They're at 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just gonna do it. You could have counterspell. What are you gonna do? If they got it. They got it. This is a terrible matchup for us. We get him for 8. What the hell? What? Do I have it confused? Oh, I guess he draws a card, huh? I mean, he could have the exile effect, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we'll just send this land in. Make him have it, right? They can kill the Overlord anyway, right? I mean, maybe I should put the Sylex out. Put out next turn. At 4 poison, they're at 14 life. See if they have a counter spell. I feel like they have another kill spell, so this is unlocked completely. They just can't help themselves. It's funny. This is 4 mana. We just gotta crack the Sylex for 4. Okay. I don't have haste, so let's see your bounce spells now. They could do a non-token. Oh, they don't have. That's a creature. Are they just dead? They need to do 3 more poison with 4 mana. I don't think it's possible. They would need 3 whispers, something like that. 2 whispers and another spell. Put 4 cards in their hand. Might have them. I think they have 2 turns actually. If they have bounce Galta. Yep, they have 2 turns. Don't know if I'm gonna make it if they have a bounce spell or a kill spell. Game. This is a close one. They had Galta. Yeah, where's the counter spells? I think we'll go for counter. Oh, I should have played this Surveil land. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, I should have played that Hedge Mage first turn. Yeah, we'll be countering that next turn. You gonna do nothing? Wait for your 4th land? I mean, I'm busy. I got stuff to do. Like Impend Overlords. I do need to get some more stuff in the graveyard, though. Actually, I just need 1 more land. We could start off with the Terror. I don't really need it, right? Technically, like when I dispersal, I think they're doing the combo, life gain combo, kill. Can we stop it? I mean, we could bounce stuff. Do we bounce this guy? Sure. I mean, Fountain Port's pretty good. That I will take. Seems pretty good. Oh, the Overlord impends. Keep up 2 green. I think I cast this next turn. Think they have sweepers? Probably not. That means they don't have a sweeper. Is it greedy? Maybe. Maybe they do have a sweeper. Shoot. Maybe that means they do have a sweeper because they're just going to kill their guy. Is that what that means? I just walk into a trap? Or are we going to win the game? I should not have put Cult out. Okay. Seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. No Sylex, but they don't have shit. Capo baby. Domain? Excellent. I think we're pretty good against Domain. Sweepers would be the only problem. Where's the Lana War Elves, man? I could return him to his hand? Prowess deck? Neither of those are any good. Alright, maybe the elf is good, but I don't think so. Can I draw something besides a Sylex? Jesus Christ, Shuffler, man. They don't even care? Okay. They play a land already? Is that a mistake? Yeah. I mean, I could do it for 2 and cast a Paw Patch. But why? But why? Why even bother? Now you have the Narna set. Well. One turn too late. I needed that last turn. I guess I could have cast a Paw Patch. That would have been the Paw Patch. But I just did it for 2. Been more mana efficient. Can I draw something? Holy cow, dude. What else do you do? When it attacks, exile a non-creature, non-land card. What are you for? Just go away. hope you don't put your mana into that. Can we see if they have like kill spell or something? So expensive. Two? I don't want it. I think so. Do they have enough for to do the double strike? That sucks. All because I didn't do that. Was that this game, the pop patch? Does this still end the turn? Oh, okay. We'll just put this out. I won't. Let's put this out. That's a pretty good one. I have to unsummon that. Just have another get lost. Kidding me, dude? Take some map tokens this turn. And you could like recast him. Are you kidding me, dude? One card in your hand and you have a surge. Amazing. Bravo, man. Bravo. Amazing. Do you have another one? I should have did it before you drew. My bad. You drew it. If you drew it off the top, you drew it off the top. That'd be great. Sounds good. Go away. It's by design. Can you put a flyer out or an enchantment? I want to draw that card. Oh my god, dude. I think I'm gonna Hornlock Whale on their turn. That's it. Just two off the top, that would be great. They went up to 9. They went up to 9. Still have to block. They do have to block, don't they? They do gotta block. Well, you don't get screwed over on mana. Seriously? Come on, Shuffler, man. What the hell, dude? I don't know if the Great Worm is any good. We won't go, not gonna find out with this one. 3 of one card in your opening hand. It's impossible, dude. If I had that Llanowar Elves, maybe. If I had the Elves, I'd keep it. I don't have the Elves. Because of early game tempo cards. I don't know if we don't have enough, like, get stuff into our graveyard cards. Like, we need, like, to mill just a bunch of instant sorceries. Copy cards or something. Yeah, if you don't get mana screwed, this deck seems to be okay. If you don't get beat out by someone playing the elves. You got an elf and I don't. I don't like it. Oh my god, are you kidding me, dude? Elves and bats? So dumb. I mean, I'll take the one. Sheldred and whatever else. I want that counter spell. I want that land. I don't need the land, so I'll have 5. Oh, but then I don't have a counter spell. They have the mana for the counter spell. Whatever's. They're just Golgari nonsense with. They made a new deck. They put Llanowar Elves into their Golgari deck. Ooh, they're using a new card. All right. Okay. All right. You got 2 cards. Color me impressed. I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? Like, we get to kill everything. They didn't pay it? They didn't pay it? What? I'm just gonna take it, I think. They're gonna have removal. Unfortunately, this doesn't get rid of the Dread Knights. Best knight in the game. Best knight in the game. I think we dispersal. Save the damage. Get the surveil too. See if we can get a creature on top or something. They didn't want it back in their hand. Oh, that's funny. Alright, if you're just gonna be willy-nilly with your removal spells. Okay. You have so many removal spells. I don't think you know what that card does. Yeah, I put that Dread Knight out. What is going on? I don't understand it. Don't understand. I don't understand it. I'm just gonna put everything out. Okay. I mean, you could have 2 blockers. Oh, you're mad? You mad, bro? That's not the right move. That's not the right move, dude. Were you thinking about racing me? Oh, here. You could block it. Oh, I should have just put him back in his hand. I would have won. My bad. My bad, bro. That was a mistake. Messed up. And the Dread Knight? Go back down to 8. Oh, what a mistake, huh? Messed up, bro. Sure. Do I have enough? Don't have enough. Maybe I should have just attacked with the, I can't believe I messed that up. This might cost me the game. It's crazy. That might have cost me the game. Wow. That cost me the game, dude. He has to block, though. So he's gonna have to lose them both? Or at least lose one of them, huh? Wow. I can't believe that. Do we impend this? I don't think it does anything. He either gets a removal spell or he doesn't. Can he activate both cottages? Nope. 1 mana short. Wow. I can't believe I beans it. Still gonna hopefully pull it out. I wasn't thinking I could just return his blocker and I was gonna do 11. Count it out. Come on, give it. It's a good one. The beans. Alright, I'll take it. Alright, day 1 Dominaria in the books. Looking pretty good. We went 4-3. We got mana screwed on one game and we got mana flooded on the other loss. And then we went up against the Oculus deck, which, you know, not the best matchup when they put out a like early game Oculus, but yeah. We got some nice synergies, I think. If I was going to adjust it, I would say that's not necessary. And you could just go with like another one of those. Also, this wasn't necessary, so you could just go with another one of those. Awakens the Woods we never saw. but it does have some merit. The Patchwork Foundation was doing great work drawing cards. So some other way to draw cards that's really expensive but cheap to cast. Would be good, you know, like if it's a permanent. I mean, I guess you could do like the Deuce or something. You see something that's like really expensive to cast it, but then you cast it for cheap. Like the Beanstalk would be good. You know, everyone plays this with the beans, right? But you're gonna destroy the beans, so you could say there's also like this card is a nice little alternative to the beans. So you draw a card, and then whenever you cast a creature, draw a card. So like it's like a double beans. You could do, yeah, the Season would be probably good, but it's so expensive. Once you get into that later game with the mana, it's pretty tough. Could do something like this. Tap your own guys. You don't really have guys to tap though. Cycling cards would be good. The Bookworm, but then it's just dying. But it's a pretty good body. 2/3 body for 2 mana. Pretty good body. I don't know where you'd squeeze it in though. I feel like there's like... There's gotta be, right? Felt like there was like creature land. I mean, there's like the Planeswalkers. Did they change? I thought that used to be a land. That's why I could tap for mana. I feel like they changed that. Sneakily. Yeah, there's this domain guy too, one of them. He's cheaper to cast, but I think it wasn't that great. This guy. So it's 3 mana for 4/6, but he doesn't have trample. That's a problem with the Overlord. Doesn't have trample. We don't have any way to give it trample. So as you could see, like, you know, one Dreadma or whatever knight can block it, constantly block it. I think those would be the changes I would make. It takes away some of like explosiveness, and you know, like this is just like a finisher, right? Like you get this out, and you attack with your creatures, they all get like +1/+1 counters on them, and then, you know, just that's the game's over, right? But I guess all you need is to do is get Galta out. So if you could have a way to give haste to something, would probably be better, or protection. And you're just waiting for Galta or the crab to tap stuff down. And the whale's a 2-drop. So yeah, that's the deck. We'll see you guys tomorrow for another great Advent Magic deck.